Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is so exciting! I rescued a hamster! Oh my god, I'm so over the moon. She's the cutest little button I've ever seen in my whole life. I've never had a Syrian hamster before. I've had lots of dwarf hamsters when I was like a kid and stuff, and I've only had rats like since being an adult. But yeah, so I've never had a Syrian hamster before, and I'm fucking loving it. Here is a cage, by the way. It's a temporary cage. She's not going to be in there forever. It's not like, it's probably about the minimum cage size you can have, but it will be getting an upgrade. But I'm going to show you guys the cage currently as well. So a bit about what happened. So basically my friend Olivia found an advert on Shpock, which is like a selling app in the UK. Yeah, so for like basically like a litter of baby hamsters, and originally he was selling them and then he put the price down to free, because obviously when it comes to rescuing hamsters, I personally wouldn't pay for a hamster, because it's just like, there are so many animals in the pet industry that are just out and like need help, and like I don't want to feed these places that are just churning out more and more of these animals when so many of them end up in like bad situations and have to get rescued. So personally, I would only rescue them if it was free, because I don't want to fund a breeder, especially if they're a bit dodgy. So they were for free. My friend originally was just gonna go rescue them by herself, and she asked me if she could borrow my carrier. What is that thing in the background? Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, so they're all being housed together, but obviously Syrian hamsters are solitary animals, so they can't be kept together. So we wanted to rescue them like individually, so they were in their own carriers, so they weren't like just being forced around each other all the time. So she came over to borrow my carrier, and obviously me being me, I was like, oh my god, can I come as well? And then I remembered I already previously had this cage set up, because my plan was to get 2 more rat babies from rescue 2 more rat babies. I don't specifically have the ones yet, but I was like, in the future I'm gonna get 2 more, so I have a family of 5. So I had this cage already set up, because I'm a bit obsessed, and just like bought the cage and just like set it up. So I already had this one set up, so I was like, I can help you rescue. Yeah, and she was like, oh my god, yeah, cool. So then I went with her to this guy's house, and it was such a dodgy situation, you guys. Like, he was standing outside of his house, like already. He didn't let us inside. He was standing outside, and he had like this tiny little like cardboard box, like just with like elastic bands around it, and we're like,
the hamsters like inside those.
Just standing outside his house just with this box, and we're like,
hi.
Here for the hamsters, right? And he was like, yeah. And he just like put his hand in, just like grabbed this like quite big, well, when I say quite big, I mean like significantly older than the pictures were, so he'd had them for a while, but he just grabbed these hamsters and just like shoved them in our box, and we were like, okay, thank you, bye. So we rescued 3 overall, because we had 3 carriers, so that's 3 is better than 2, 2 is better than 1. Yeah, so unfortunately he has like 5 or 4 left at his house, but I'll get onto that in a second. So Olivia kept 2 of them, and I kept 1 of them here, and honestly I was going to give her to a rescue. As of now, I've bonded with her. I don't think I can give her up. I've already named her, and yeah, she's just perfect. She's like the cutest little button, and yeah, I love her a lot. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys my trip, and show you guys some videos of her running about as well. I'm also going to do a cage tour. So yeah, I hope I didn't bore you too much with this intro. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of the video. not what you do. You rip it up first. Jesus Christ, woman. Oh my god. Oh, but you're so cute though. So this is the cage, just as it's standing on its own. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head what kind of cage it is, but I'll let you guys know. I'll probably just put it in the video somewhere. You can see her running around. I've called her Ducky. I don't know if anyone knows the show The Land Before Time. I used to watch that as a kid. It's about like dinosaurs and stuff, and one of my favourite characters in it was called Ducky. And she's sort of got like a similar colour. She's sort of brownish, as you can see. Yeah, so she's called Ducky. Hi. Hello. She's still a little bit nervous. She doesn't. I'm not trying to go anywhere near her at the moment because she's not quite used to being handled, and I think the other guy who had her was quite rough with her. So I'm not about to make her feel uncomfortable yet. But obviously at some point I will start taming her. So this is a cage. It's got quite a big opening. It's also got a big opening on the top as well. So inside, temporarily, I've just used shredded paper and paper bedding because, again, I don't have a lot of money, so doing it very half-assed, but it's good enough. Here's the chew toy that was originally in the rat's cage that she actually has chewed. Yay! Yeah, and then at the back underneath the ledge is a cardboard just house that I DIY'd. She really likes it in there. This ledge as well didn't come with the cage. I had to buy it separately. It originally came with the shittest ledge, guys. Honestly, it was so bad. I can actually show you guys what it looked like. It was this. So that was a ladder, and then that was a ledge. And honestly, this ledge just wobbled around the whole cage and like didn't stay put, and it was so difficult to get in and get out. And it was just crap, guys. Like, it wasn't good enough. And this ladder, just, I know little baby Syrian hamster or baby rats just can't get up that. Like, that is not a ladder. That is just like a slippery, slidey thing with 4 notches in it. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so I just bought this ledge myself. Somewhere online. It's like the most obvious one. It's pretty big, which is good, and it's got like a dip so you can put bedding in it as well. So that is really good. I'll put a link to how to buy that as well. And then I just have a food bowl. I need to top it up. And a clip-on water bowl. Upstairs. Hi, honey. Hi. Yeah, she's not quite there yet. And then I have this house for her, which was originally for the rats, but they don't use it. And then just some toilet paper in there. A couple chew toys / ladders to get up there. And a hammock that I originally bought for the rats that they have outgrown. Which she doesn't use. I wasn't really sure whether Syrian hamsters used hammocks or not. But I thought I'd just throw it in there anyway. Just why not? At least if she doesn't sleep in it, she'll have like an extra place to climb around, I guess. It's just more interesting. But as of now, she has made her bed underneath here, which is obviously where she feels most safe, which is fine by me. And then I have this big hammock in the middle, which was, again, the rat's hammock, but they have lots of their own hammocks, so I thought they could spare it. And then just a ladder here that goes up to the top that I've just hooked on there. The bars are quite big. She can get up easily. She sort of like falls down it, to be honest, but I don't know. I don't think it's too bad. Hello, Ducky. Hi. So cute. I love her colouring. Her colouring is so fucking precious, man. I love her. She's crazy, man. It's so great to see. She's got so much life in her. And then, yeah, at the back, I've just put a toilet tube in there for her, which she has already gone to town on, which is great. And then just another hanging chew toy at the back. And luckily, guys, I've been able to use that hamster wheel that I had lying around. So, yeah, she likes to use this. It is extremely loud at night time. But it's okay because I have earplugs and it's all worth it. Yeah. So, yeah, that is her cage currently. Yeah, I just want to mention that the footage you're going to see of us picking up the hamsters is not the footage of when I went to pick her up. I went to pick her up yesterday, and we got 3 and we put them separately in 3 carriers because we only had 3 carriers. But today we've been in contact with some rescues in London who said that they can take them all, so we're just going to go and get them all because they're all being housed together anyway. We're just going to go get them all, put them all in 1 carrier, put them all in 1 cage for a couple days, or hopefully less than that. Just keep them together and then transport them to a rescue where they can separate them, because it's better to get them out of that situation than it is to keep them separate. Do you know what I mean? It's just priorities. Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys that. So just getting the carrier ready to go and rescue our hamsters. Yay, we're rescuing your brothers and sisters. Do you care? She doesn't care. So unfortunately he didn't let us inside again, so I didn't get footage of us actually getting them from him, but I've got footage of straight after. Hi fluffies. Oh, they're just little balls of fluff. Oh my god, it actually is. Thank you! See ya! Whee! Hi! If not, don't worry. Probably not. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey there. I'm free! Hi! Yay! Perfect. Oh, they peed on me. So this is just a temporary home for them before we can transport them to a rescue in Wood Green, London. Yeah, so they're just gonna spend the night in here. Oh, they're so cute, I can't. Hi. Yeah, and then obviously we'll separate them once they're at their rescue. So that is it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.